Here with head coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering on CNEagles.com. And coach, let's start with game one, a 6-3 victory against Lincoln Memorial. Dustin Dunigan does it again, a complete game. What was so successful for him out on the mound?
I think the mentality he's bringing to the table is his stuff has always been good. Believing in that stuff and throwing pitches with conviction, that's been the inconsistency. Last two outings, though, there's a conviction, there's a mindset on the mound that he has brought, and it's been outstanding to this point. Very proud of his efforts the last two times.
You guys get off to an early lead in game one, too. 3 runs in the first inning. Bo Osmus goes yard. He gets 2 home runs in that first game. I think finally the game that you wanted where you get off to an early lead.
Get the early lead, put a crooked number up, and then obviously you can be a little more aggressive. The hitters are a little more relaxed. There's less pressure on you because you have a lead. I think the important thing is they made a run at us, and being able to stay in the game, tacking a run on late, and then Dustin doing what he did. Our defense was solid. A good ball game, and I think that showed a lot of our character as well as holding on to that lead as well as we did and what Dustin did.
The second game, you guys fall behind early. Vince Apicella only goes an inning for you. You have to go to the bullpen immediately. Big 7-run inning and a grand slam that kind of puts you out of things early. But you guys come all the way back. You get 5 runs in the 5th inning, and you guys were right there at the end. You had the tying run at the plate in the 9th, or in the 7th.
I think we talked about this in our meeting, the character that we showed. I think the mental toughness. You're down 10-1 and have a chance to win the game in the last inning. That shows a lot of intestinal fortitude. Granted, LMU did a phenomenal job getting us early and really capitalizing some big hits. I thought their third baseman, Jacob West, did an outstanding job defensively for them. That sometimes that goes unnoticed. It didn't go unnoticed for us. He was outstanding all weekend. So credit to LMU and the starting pitcher, keeping them in the game and not letting us score, and then Coker at the end. But I told our team I'm very proud of them. I like the way we responded. I like the way Kirkpatrick and Fox and Bo, the way they swung the bat. That was very encouraging for us as well. Vin, I think we needed to pitch a little more backwards. We've talked with him about that, but he'll be fine. I thought Carson Bryant was very solid. Little things like Daniel Sharp. His first inning in relief wasn't good, but then the next inning it was very good, and that's what I said. I mean, we got to look at it like each day you get better. We were better today. We were better in a lot of facets. There were more positives than there were negatives today, and I love the way we competed today and got after it and not giving up. 10-1. You're not coming back in that thing.
I think we went away from the Tusculum series and we're left wondering how this team would respond. We noticed how they responded this week. Do you think this is a building block heading into this week with Trevecca and then onward to Mars Hill?
I think it is. I think that you want to get better. Consistency. You want consistency right now. And that's what we're looking for. And I told them we're not playing our best baseball. That's the encouraging thing. The other encouraging thing is when we're here in the last inning, I think we all felt, everybody agreed to it. We thought we're still going to win the game. That's encouraging because we still believe, and we're never going to lose belief. These guys will never stop fighting. I guarantee that. There's no question in my mind, the character and the leadership that they'll never stop competing. Now, we want to play a little more consistently on all ends and put everything together. I think it does start with offense, sets the tone. Pitching sets the tone, but for us right now, I think the offense will set the tone for us. But we're not losing faith. We talked about this when we lost. We're not losing faith in what's important, and we know what's important, and that's our relationship with Jesus Christ. We're not going to forget that. I was just talking with a young man, as you saw earlier, and he was just mentioning something that in today's Bible verse that we were talking about, it hit the nail on the head. We've got to stay strong with each other and stay strong in our spiritual aspect, and not when things are going good, kind of get away from that. To me, that's the most important thing.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Michael, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and all the work you guys do. We get raves about what you guys do, so I'm very appreciative of everything you do for us.
Well, thank you very much, Coach, and for all the fans out there, thank you for your time. We'll be back on the air Tuesday when Carson-Newman travels to Trevecca Nazarene. For head coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering for the Eagle Sports Network.